Welcome to Cut the COVID Crap Part 57. Should you get vaccinated with the Omicron bivalent booster? So, in the last couple of days, there's a new booster available. It's approved in the US. Um, it's a combination of the original variant and the Omicron BA4 BA5 variant, the most recent dominant one. If you Oh, sorry, and it's only approved. You can only get it in the US at least if you're boosted. So you've had 3 or maybe even 4 vaccinations, and your last one has been more than 2 months ago. So if you are in the situation now that you had 3 or 4 vaccinations and likely you've had COVID in the last half year, and now you're wondering if you need to get this booster, this bivalent booster, then I think, well, I cannot give you advice. I'm just a father deciding what to do for himself and for his kids. I would hope that you would take it because by now, after vaccinations have been being available for a year and a half, almost 2 years, you must have seen that the government is lying, right? Or has been lying at stages. I mean, if the president of the US says if you get vaccinated, then you don't get COVID. If people left and right proclaim this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated, if they first say, oh, if 60% is vaccinated, then we reach herd immunity, and they keep on raising that bar. Um, I mean, in Australia, the percentages are 16 plus. 98% of the people have been vaccinated once. 96% have been vaccinated twice. 69% have been vaccinated 3 times, and 23% have been vaccinated 4 times. And those percentages are growing of the fourth booster. Sorry, the fourth vaccination grows at the rate of 0.2% of the population per week, so it's not growing much anymore. So you've heard 2 years ago, or yeah, about 2 years ago, 2 more weeks to flatten the curve, and you know what happened. Um, if natural immunity doesn't come into the picture anymore, is there any government advice saying like, if you recovered naturally from the COVID infection, um, don't worry about it, which makes sense, both historically and um, with uh, with other diseases. And now you're considering to take the bivalent booster. I hope you take it because this booster has been tested on, at least the Pfizer one, on no humans and on 8 mice. 8 mice. Pfizer is expected to make a revenue of roughly $100 billion this year, and they tested this booster, the the Omicron bivalent booster, on 8 mice and not humans. We need humans to test on this. I mean, With the previous ones, there are side effects of myocarditis. Not many, but it's an officially known side effect. Um, Thai study that I discussed a week or 2 weeks ago showed that 2% had biomarkers that was suspected myocarditis, either confirmed or suspected myocarditis, pericarditis, or myopericarditis. Um, you can say it's a small percentage, and if you want to go for want to go for this booster, please do, because we need people to try this out. And I'm just wondering what you say if it doesn't work. I mean, it's a small chance that doesn't work for you, but if it works for you, great. But what are you gonna say if it doesn't work for you? I did the right thing? Nah, 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 nah. A year and a half ago, you could have said like, I did the right thing by getting vaccinated. The right thing now, after all these data are available, and you have seen in the last year and a half, excuse me, that the government has made lies, the aforementioned, if you get vaccinated, you won't get COVID, and it's a pandemic of the unvaccinated, and flattening the curve for 2 weeks, not counting natural immunity. I mean, if now you do the right, given that you do the right thing, you question it, you look at the data. But if you just want to be a sheep and following the government advice, yeah, then I would say do get this shot, so other people can see what's going to happen to you. But don't say "Mm, later on if you or your kids get myocarditis, like, oh, I did the right thing. No, you decided to be a sheep. Well, unless you think being a sheep is the right thing. I think that given the history, doing the right thing is to think and to ask questions. So I think I'll leave it at that for today. If you consider it, if you're in that stage, I really think it's up to yourself. I cannot give advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a dad. I really think go for it, man. Go for it. We need the data. Good luck. You'll need it.